Hello and welcome to another episode on Green River Map Farming Simulator 19. I'm BayleyJ and today we're going to have a quick look at some silage bales. But before we do that, I've noticed that the wool is at a pretty good price. The best I've seen it is 1,300. So we're going to go and sell that at the spinnery, which is at the Northern Agro, top right. And while we're there, we're going to sell the eggs that we've got as well, because they're at a decent price, so I can do everything on one load. So there's not many eggs at this coop, but we do have another coop. And then on the way back to pick up the silage, well, the baler, the fast baler that does the wrapping of the grass as well. So yeah, on the way back we will, I might stack that in threes actually, where the strap is. Well, yeah, sorry, on the way back we'll take a look at what improvements we've done to the farm, kind of off camera. So you'll see in a minute that I've already mowed the grass, the areas of grass that we have access to, in preparation for doing the silage bales. So let's pick up the rest of these eggs. There's a few more here. Quite a few here actually. Try and place these the best that we can. For the strap, I tend to take the eggs over in the pickup truck, but even though the pickup has straps on the back, I go over a bump and the eggs shoot out even if the straps are put on. So I don't like using that anymore. Did that just appear? I caught it. So I'm hoping we're going to get a bit of money from the wool. Been a fair few days now since we got the sheep, and I haven't sold any wool yet. Well, that's a point actually. Will I need... I'll go and get my pallet fork just in case. But since we last kind of saw each other, I have also purchased field number 10. So now I own field 21, 22 and number 10. That field came with some crop growing on it already, which is in its last growth stage. I think it's barley. Unfortunately, the field needs lime, so we're going to lose a bit of yield bonus on that. But I have fertilised it twice, so we should still get a decent yield out of it. And then we've got soybean. What have we got on? Soybean on field 22 and canola on field 21. You see just to the top of field 10 here We also got this little piece of forest with field 10, and I've basically cut all that down and sold the wood as well, just to top the money up a little bit. Oh, nearly smashed into it then, that would have been good. Put the straps on. There's some egg boxes that aren't strapped down with a strap, but I'm hoping that'll be okay. We'll soon find out. I'm going to go in to the Northern Agrar at the far end so that the eggs come off first, and then we'll come out at the near end where the spinnery is. Take this corner nice and slowly. Cement truck coming. Yeah, we're going to go in this end. Hopefully some of the... Wow, 2,000. Not all the eggs came off. Some of them did. Another ish. About 4,000 in eggs, which I'm loving. And then this bit here I think is the spinnery. Trigger. Oh my gosh. Sold wool, 10,000, 11,000. Why isn't that last wool coming off? Well, I've chuffed it now, haven't I? Push it in and see if it takes it. Yep. Right. I was wondering, so each full pallet of wool is 1,000 litres. So each kind of square of wool, whatever the term is, block, wrap of wool is 250 litres. Right, we'll do a little bit of a tour. So the field that I'm just about to drive over now is field 10 that we've purchased. I've also ploughed the grassland between all three of the fields that I own, and then on the next pass after harvesting I think I'm going to turn it into just one big field. That's kind of where we are. You can see I've done some other mowing around here ready for the silage. I'm just going to teleport over to where I'm currently doing a contract. At the same time, the reason I picked this contract up is because the delivery point is Greynex. It's right next to it. That's one of the reasons. I don't like doing the oddly shaped fields like this. I like the squarer fields. One of the reasons why I picked to do this map on my Let's Play. Should top me up. I've got to do some tidying up after the helpers done the bulk of the harvesting work, just because they miss bits out when there's trees and stuff in the way when they're coming to turn around and stuff. And then once this is emptied, we'll get over to doing some silage bales. That's empty now. Mark it here. Right. Let's go and get the fast baler. But the baler that I'm using is part of a downloadable pack. I think it's either the Anderson pack or the Kverneland downloadable content console. I've used it before to in previous videos to do hay. Might have even shown straw. There's some straw bales, some circular, well, round straw bales and some round hay bales. But we're going to pop in. Oh, I'm going to drop the pallet fork off up here because I keep everything all organised. Might just drop the whole front loader off. Don't need that yet. And in the future, when we own the biogas plant, we'll end up selling silage there. But that costs 1.8 million on this map, so it's pretty expensive. We'll get there eventually. Obviously not at the moment. So where I'm going to look at selling it will be wherever's the next. Well, I think. Right, it says that the barn obviously sell. I can obviously sell the bales at the barn. Grainex, Coroncel, and the other Northern Agra sell points. I don't think you can sell bales there. I think you can sell loose silage. So we're going to have to sell them at the barn. But I thought, well, you know, the grass had grown. It was something else to do. I don't need any more hay for a while. So we'll make some silage bales. So when I get over to starting point, in fact, I'm going to start over this far side. I realised that I had another strip of grass I could mow. I'm going to lower the pickup. What's good about this is with grass, it goes a little bit slower when it's doing grass, but that's because it wraps it at the same time. Well, not at the same time, you'll see. Blasted trees in the way now. Well, the first bale that we're going to end up doing is hay, because there's already hay loaded in the baler. But if I go to balers, and we'll have a quick look at it in profile. So it's this fast bale, part of the Kverneland and Vicon equipment pack. And it has the wrapping function on the back. I'm going to turn it on. And we're going to have a little go. You can see the hay is popping up, popping up, popping up. And we're currently going 11 mile an hour. Now, as soon as it starts doing the grass bale, speed will drop right down. And that's because with hay and straw, it just drops the finished bale out the back. But with the grass bales, it has the extra process of wrapping it. So it needs that little bit more time to load the baler, purely because it's waiting for the wrapping. We're down to 6 mile an hour now, but if you think, it's doing it all in one pass. So previously you'd have gone over with the grass, and you'd have made a load of grass bales with a baler, and then you'd have had to do another pass and go around everything again and wait while your wrapper was working. And now with this, you're still moving while it's wrapping. It just saves tons of time. Oh, I like it. I was going to wait until the grass had all grown again, and I was going to do another pass over on the mowing to increase the yield, but it doesn't look like it, you know, it's still going to get a decent amount of bales done. And I thought it was a good time to do it for the video, really, because I was struggling of something else interesting enough to do that I hadn't done on a previous video at this present time, just because I'm doing contracts, chopping trees, and just doing, you know, ploughing my field, sowing and harvesting my fields. But this is just something we'd not done yet. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do 24 of these, because that's how many full loading wagon can take. Again, part of the... This is actually part of the Anderson pack. I've got this bale collector, so it takes 24 bales. So I don't actually know how many I've done at the minute. If we say this run's going to be conservative 8, might be more. We'll say it's done 8 bales. In fact, we'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. It's done 7 silage and 1 hay, but I have got a cheeky silage bale just up here on the left, centering the camera on now. We're on 8 silage bales. We need 16 more for a full wagon load to sell. Now, I have seen silage sell for a lot more than what it's currently being sold for at the barn. It's not a problem, we'll sell them anyway. Money's money. We'll sell 1 load, and then what I might do is keep the rest back, and I'll sell them off camera. For the purpose of this video, we'll do 1 full load and we'll go and sell it at the barn. It's 2. I'm also thinking of... I've got a full paddock of horses there. I've got 8 horses in that small paddock. So I was thinking of waiting until all those horses had been, you know, run up and the value increased as much as possible. At 4 now. It's 3. Yeah, wait until all those horse value have maxed out, and then sell them. And then I'm going to sell the small paddock, and I'm going to get a larger paddock so I can do more horses. Could just buy a second paddock, but I'll have 1 larger one. The only downside to the horses is that the riding takes time. But if you're like me, I'll set a horse on like slow walk in one direction. I'll go and make a cup of coffee or cook some food or whatever, and this could just come and check on the horses, turn them round, get them back in the pen and then set the next one off. This is going a bit quicker now, purely because there's not as much quantity of grass in this swath. We might only even get one load of, you know, a full loading wagon of silage up bales off anyway. When we did hay on a video or two ago, we got a lot more bales from the hay, and that's because I did 2 passes of mowing the grass. I mowed it once, then I let it all grow again, and then I mowed it again, and we got obviously a bit of yield out of it because I'd gone over it twice. It had grown twice. But we'll still do pretty well. I think my next purchase is going to be field 20, just to round off kind of area of, you know, my land, my fields and stuff. Keep it all quite close. And then hopefully by that time, pigs will have given us a good amount of manure. I might get a manure spreader. So I'm at 28 pigs. And I bought 21, so they do breed quite quickly. I did notice actually that the cleanliness was showing up as pretty bad. The productivity is still 96%. Again, when we purchased the biogas plant, we can sell the waste product, if you like, from pigs, which is the manure and the slurry, at the biogas plant and make it some extra money. I do realise that it said that the contract's finished, but we'll finish this off first. There's the odd bit of hay and stuff left from last time, dotted about on the floor. Might get one more bale out of this. This is the last bit of grass. Right, so we're done. Oh, it's a bit that it didn't pick up. Just turned it off early. Can't pick this up here because I don't own field 20. It's registering that I'm on field 20 land there. Never mind. We'll go and drop this off and we'll pick the bale loader up. Keep it nice and organised. And then bale loader's just here. It's stuck. Not stuck anymore. Well, I might have gone a bit too far with it. There we go. Go and start at the far end again. Oh, my driving is getting terrible. Pick these up on the way over. Really quick this as well compared to a square baler loader that I've used in the past. But the wait time is a lot less between picking up each bale. It stacks them in threes. There is a little bit of a longer wait period between, so like each stack of three. So this is quick, this one's quick. But then the next one you have to, if I had another bale ready, you'd have to wait a little bit longer when it's doing a fresh rack of three. But it's still not too long to wait. I'm not going to pick that hay bale up. We don't want that in amongst. I'll show you what I mean. This one will be fast. This one will load straight away. The third one will load straight away. But then this one, even when the fork goes down, see, if that was within a set of three, it'd pick that up. That's just something to be mindful of. We might get to 24. Is it 24? Yeah, we might get to 24. I can't remember how many are left up this side. We might just be short. But again, it doesn't matter if we are. I'm going to have to go over this ramp, because that one's in a parking space. As if that hit the ground and stuck me in. Right. Maneuver around this one. Now we're going to be 3 short. 3 short of a full wagon, but 21's still good. Oh, 22. I've miscounted. That's still 88,000 litres if I'm correct. Each one's 4,000 litres. So what is this sold for? And crash. 220 per 1,000. Oh, I ain't doing the maths. It's late, I'm tired. I think the barn's up here. we're going in the right direction. So we're on 88,000 litres. Our calculator says that we should get 88 times 219, £19,272, which isn't the best, but it's not bad either. Now, if we were to own the biogas plant, we'd probably get double that for this rack. It's only because we've got crappy barn prices. You know, usually the biogas plant pays out more. I don't know what the prices are on this because we don't own it, but in the past on other maps for silage you tend to get about £450 per 1,000 litres at the biogas plant. So hopefully it'll be the same on this one. So we're gonna unload into the trigger point, unload again, and they're going in. So if we go to the books, I think it says 01 for silage. It might be the bales, sold bales. 19,281. Yeah, because we haven't sold any other bales. Well, while we're waiting, before I finish the video off, we'll just complete this contract. I was going to say, if he was still working then, I'd have been fuming. I do apologise, I was deep in conversation with you all and my Twitch stream cut out that I used to record my gameplay. We'll just finish this contract off and we'll close off the video. Oh dear. Soybeans are being sold for nothing. I could get half again at Orange Cell. So let's max this out as best we can. On 99%. Contract completed. Right, we'll go and get the rest of the soybean out of the harvester, and then we'll sell the leftover crop at common sell because you get half the money again. Going to cut straight across field 31. So once again, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. I hope this little video on making silage bales has been informative and helpful. In the future we will be doing silage from corn into the silos, the bunker silos at the biogas plant, but I don't know when that will be because it's going to take a little bit of time to get up to that amount of money to purchase the biogas plant. So let's just see how much money we get on top of the 10 and a bit grand that we got for the contract. We'll sell all these soybean. We got 25 grand, so we got 2.5 times the amount of money for the excess crop from the soybean on that contract as much on top of what the contract was worth. Right then, well that's all from me today. Once again, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I hope it's been helpful. Please like and subscribe if you so wish. I've been BayleyJ and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Goodbye then. Bye bye.